Today we're working on upper body strengthening level 2. Just like in the level 1 video, you might like to have available 1 or 2 folded blankets or towels for padding for your knees and wrists. My name is Zelinda. I specialize in teaching yoga so that people with all kinds of bodies can participate and benefit. Let's get started. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching in a more straightforward way than I did in the level 1 video. In level 1, I took the time to explain how to do the movement and why we were doing each movement. And today, I'm just going to teach and assume that you have that information already. Okay, let's get started then. Go ahead and find your comfortable standing position with your feet either together or apart, whatever you prefer. Lengthen your spine and relax your shoulders down. Please start to pay attention to your breathing. Gradually start to deepen your inhales and lengthen your exhales. And please make sure to keep your breathing smooth and comfortable at all times. Try to keep all of your attention on your breath and present with you for the practice that you're about to do. And now let's start some movement. So, on an inhale, bring your arms out toward the sides and up. Palms come together. Exhale, arms move out and down. Inhale, arms move out and up. Exhale, out and down. Inhale. If you prefer, you can keep your arms parallel to each other. Exhale, down. We're going to do 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. Please start to coordinate the pace of your breath and the pace of your movement. Exhale. Arms go down. Perfect. Now, let's move into forward folding. I'm turning on the side so that you can see better how to do this movement. On inhale, bring your arms forward and up, palms face front. Exhale, bend your knees and fold as much as you're comfortable. Inhale, activate your leg muscles and your glutes and come up. Palms face front. Exhale, arms move forward and down. Inhale, arms go forward and up. Exhale, bend your knees and fold. Inhale, come up. Exhale, arms forward and down. We're going to do 3 more. Please go at your pace. With each movement, each repetition, you might find that you're becoming a little more limber. So please feel free to take your forward fold a little bit further each time. Remember, strong legs to come up. Very good. Whenever you finish, go ahead and step your feet to a comfortable position, and you can move your spine around a little bit, move your arms around. Next, let's work on a twist. For this one, please step your feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. On inhale, bring your arms out and up. Arms are parallel. Exhale, twist toward your left side. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, twist toward your right side. Arms are coming down to shoulder height. Inhale, arms move up. Exhale, arms move out and down. Inhale, arms move up. Arms are parallel. Exhale, twist toward the left. Inhale, arms move up. Exhale, twist toward the right. Inhale, arms move up. Exhale, arms move out and down. We're going to do 3 more rounds. Please continue at your pace. I want to remind you that when we practice yoga, at least when I practice and teach yoga, I very much keep in mind the concept of ahimsa, which means non-harm or kindness toward your body. Nothing that we do today should feel painful. If it's painful, back off a little bit and make it a gentler version for yourself. That said, with this particular movement, if you want to add a little bit more intensity, what you can do is try to stabilize your pelvis so that it's always more or less facing toward the front. All right, I'm going to do one more. And you can practice that if you want to, keeping your hips more or less pointing front rather than twisting and turning toward the side. All right, fantastic. Take a break again. The arms do tend to get tired with that one, especially the shoulders. Okay, next we're going to work on a sequence that includes chair pose and forward folding. If you're familiar with this one, great, you can start with me from the first round. Otherwise, you might like to just watch the first round and you can join for the rest. We're going to do a total of 5. Inhale, bring your arms forward and up. Exhale, squat as much as you're comfortable. Abs are strong. Stay here for an inhale. And then exhale and fold. Again, strong in your legs and glutes. Inhale, come all the way up. Palms face front again. Exhale, arms forward and down. Great, here we go again. Inhale, arms move up. Exhale, squat as much as you're comfortable. Stay here for an inhale. Exhale and fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, arms forward and down. Here's the third one. Inhale. Exhale, squat. Legs and glutes are strong. Stay here for the inhale. Exhale, fold as much as you're comfortable. Inhale, come up. Exhale, arms forward and down. Please do 2 more or take a break if you'd like. You can go at your own pace. Your back should definitely not hurt when you're doing this. If your back does hurt, please make sure that you engage your abs to stabilize yourself. And that should help any discomfort you have in your back. Whenever you finish that one, please take a break. Check in on your breathing. Make sure that it's still smooth and comfortable. You might take a few breaths just to lengthen out, reconnect with your breathing. All right, the next thing that we're going to work on is triangle, 2 versions, twist version and side bend version. And again, if you haven't seen this one before, you might want to just watch the first round and you can join on the second. We're going to do a total of 5 rounds again. So on an inhale, stretch your arms out toward the sides. Exhale, bring your right hand across to your left side for a twist. Left arm is stretching up. Then inhale, come up. Arms stretch out. Exhale, left hand comes across to your right side for a twist. Inhale, come up. Arms stretch out. Exhale, side bend toward the left. Right arm is reaching up. You can look up toward your palm if it's comfortable. Inhale, up to the center. Exhale, to the right side. And again, you can look up, this time toward your left hand. Inhale, back up to the center. Exhale, arms rest down. Let's continue. Inhale, arms stretch out. Exhale, right hand across to your left side. Twist. Inhale, come up. Arms stretch out. Exhale, left hand to your right side. Twist. Inhale, back up to the center. Exhale, left side bend. Inhale to center. Exhale, right side bend. Inhale to center. Exhale, arms rest down. Inhale, arms stretch out. Exhale, right hand to left side, twist. Maybe reach toward the floor if it's comfortable. Inhale, come up. Arms stretch out. Exhale, left hand to your right side. Twist. Inhale, back up to the center. Exhale, left side bend. Inhale to the center. Exhale, right side bend. Inhale to the center. Exhale, arms rest down. We're going to do 2 more rounds. You go at your pace if you'd like. Otherwise, you can follow along at my pace. Whenever you finish, don't rush, but whenever you finish, go ahead and step your feet together. You can shake your legs out a little bit, move your spine around a little bit. Now, let's work on 1 more round of forward folding, and this time we're going to add spine extension for additional strengthening in your abs and in your back. So on inhale, arms move forward and up. Exhale, bend your knees, fold as much as you're comfortable. Inhale, come halfway up. Your hands are sliding just above your knees. Your chin is slightly tucked. Exhale, hands slide down, fold. Then inhale and come up. Exhale, arms forward and down. Let's do 4 more. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands slide up. Extend your spine, abs and back are strong. Exhale, fold. Arms come up. Exhale, arms forward and down. Inhale, smoothly, the arms move up. Exhale, smoothly fold. Inhale, extend your spine, chin is slightly tucked. Exhale and fold. Inhale, arms lift you up. Exhale, arms forward and down. Please continue, do 2 more at your pace. Whenever you finish, move your legs around a bit, move your arms around a bit. And then we'll get ready to move onto the floor, and we're going to move straight down onto hands and knees. You might like to grab your towel or your blanket to put some padding under your knees and maybe under the heels of your hands if you have any trouble with your wrists. Please go ahead and move onto your hands and knees position and set up your heels of your hands so they're approximately under your shoulder and your knees are approximately under your hips. We're just going to find this tabletop position first. You can engage your abs a little bit and make sure, please, that your spine is neither rounded nor overly flexed. So you're just somewhere in the middle, a neutral position. Okay, from here, we're going to start to move a little bit. So just walk your hands forward about the length of one hand, just a little bit forward. And you can take your knees a little bit wider. Keep your abs engaged. Inhale here. And then on exhale, start to reach your hips back. You're trying to keep your spine in that neutral position. Then inhale, start to reach forward again, this time keeping your abs engaged and lifting your chest a tiny bit. You're still looking down at the floor. Exhale, shift back, neutral spine. Inhale, shift forward, slightly arching in your back, looking down toward the floor. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Please continue. Do about 3 or 4 more, your pace. Just warming up the wrists, getting a little more movement into the spine and the knees and the hips. Next time you inhale, just come up to a neutral spine and then go ahead and come up to tall kneeling and take your hands off the floor. You can shake your hands out a little bit and give them a break. Give your wrists a break. Okay, the next thing that we're going to work on, I do want to explain a little bit because it's a posture that people generally have trouble with. Like it's common that people have trouble with this posture, and we're going to do it multiple times throughout the practice. So I want to make sure that you can find a good way that works well for your body. What I'm talking about is child's pose. And I like to propose that we bring the knees to a wide position for child's pose. And then you can bring your feet back toward, your hips back toward your feet and extend your torso forward. Traditionally, this pose is taught with the arms fully extended and the forehead resting down on the floor. You can do that if you'd like. Another way that you can do it is you can prop yourself up on your elbows and your forearms, and you still get the benefit of relaxing in your back, flexing in your hips and your knees and your ankles. There's lots of benefits in this version and also in the other version. Either one's perfectly fine. Okay, and we're going to use this as a resting pose, so we'll do it repeatedly throughout the practice. For now, go ahead and come back up onto all fours. And we're going to start warming up our downward facing dog. So please tuck your toes under, lift your hips up and back. And what we're going to do on this round is what I call walk in place. So really what you're doing is you're keeping your toes and the balls of your feet down, and you're bending one knee at a time so that one knee is bent and the other leg is extended with the heel reaching down. You can hold in this posture as long as you're comfortable. If you start to feel tired, then that means it's time to take a break. All right, let's go ahead and bring our knees down. And come up to tall kneeling again. You can shake your hands out a little bit. Very nice work. So as we get into these stronger postures, please remember the idea of ahimsa and making sure that your body's feeling comfortable at all times. Take breaks as needed. Okay, let's try that same thing one more time. So the knees are on the floor and the hands are on the floor. Tuck your toes under. Reach your hips up and back. All right, and then once again, we're going to walk in place, bending one knee and then the other. We're keeping the toes down and the balls of the feet down, and the hips are continually reaching up and back so that you're trying to establish a long line from your heel of your hand all the way up to your hip. Okay, take a break, please. Bring your knees down and then find any comfortable resting position. You can sit down if you prefer. You can move to this posture that I'm in if it's comfortable for you, or you can remain in tall kneeling. Just taking a little break to catch your breath and to rest the hands. Okay, the next thing that we're going to work on is sometimes called three-legged dog. And what we're going to do is lift up. We're going to move to downward facing dog, and then we're going to lift up one foot. And so we're bearing the weight of our body on 3 limbs instead of 4, the 2 hands and then the 1 foot. So it's a bit of a more strenuous version of downward facing dog. Let's try it. So move onto your hands and knees again. And then tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back, and then keep the left foot down. Experiment with lifting the right as high as is comfortable for you. And you're keeping your hips squared, facing down toward the floor. Then go ahead and bring this foot down and start to extend your left leg up, however high is comfortable for you. Your hips are square. And then bring this foot down. Bring your knees down. And once again, take a break. All right, I hope that went okay for you. You can lift your foot to whatever height is reasonable for you. You might just lift it 1 inch off the floor. That's perfectly fine. Or you can reach it as high as your hip will let you go. This is one of those things that you can practice this video over and over, and gradually over time, as you become stronger, you can lift the leg higher and hold it longer in that position. All right, let's try it again one more time. Please move on to hands and knees. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back. Left foot stays down. Start to lift your right as much as you're comfortable. Make sure that you're breathing and your breathing is smooth and comfortable. All right, and then go ahead and bring the right foot down. And we'll switch over and bring the left up. Continue breathing. And of course, anytime you need a break, go ahead, bring your foot down, bring your knees down. If you haven't already, go ahead and do that. And then move to child's pose as your resting posture. So your knees are going wide, your hips are reaching back, and either your arms are extending forward or you're propped up on your elbows and forearms. In this resting posture, you can smooth out your breathing again. Okay, and then when you're ready, go ahead and come up onto all fours. And then you can move your blanket or towel out of the way and move to lying down on your back. All right, when you get there, you can keep your knees bent or straight, whatever you prefer. Do stretch your arms out toward the sides. Let your shoulders relax down. And let's take a little break for breathing here. We're going to do breathing with Nyasem. That means we're going to join the tips of the index fingers to the tips of the thumbs. We're going to hold here for 1 inhale and 1 exhale. And then skip your thumbs over to the second fingers for your second breath. And please continue for your third and fourth breaths. Okay, when you're finished with those 4 breaths, please breathe naturally. Then bring your knees up toward your shoulders. Take a hold of them, rock a little bit from side to side. All right. Then on an inhale, extend your legs up toward the ceiling and flex your feet. Toes are pointing toward your belly button. And then exhale, bring your knees up toward your shoulders again. Inhale, legs extend up, feet flex. Exhale, knees hug in. Inhale, extend up and flex. Exhale, knees hug in. One more. Inhale, legs extend up and flex. Exhale, knees hug in. Fantastic. Set your feet back down. Stretch your arms out toward the sides. And please step your feet a little bit wider than your hips. And we're going to do a little twisting. So bring your both knees over toward the left. Inhale, up to the center. Exhale, over toward the right. Inhale to the center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. One more round, please. Go at your pace. Okay, when you bring your knees back to the center, continue breathing naturally. And then interlace your fingers in front. Press your palms down toward your lap. Inhale, bring your arms up toward the ceiling and back behind your head. Exhale, arms move up toward the ceiling and down. Inhale, arms move up and back. Exhale, up toward the ceiling and down. Two more. Your pace, please. After you're finished, go ahead and release your hands. And we're going to wrap up today's practice with a seated breathing practice. So go ahead and roll to one side. Bring yourself up to a comfortable sitting position. And in fact, you might even choose to use your blanket or towel that you had earlier for your knees. Now you can use it as something to sit on. Lift your hips up a little bit. All right, so comfortable sitting position. If your knees, for some reason, or your hips are not comfortable like this with your legs folded, you can certainly extend your legs out. Lengthen your spine. Relax your shoulders down. And please begin by paying attention to your breathing again. Observe the sensation of your breath at your tip of your nose, your nostrils. And use that observation of your breathing to help smooth out the breathing and help lengthen it. Next, we're going to add some head movement. So, on an inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, slowly lower your chin down toward your chest. Inhale, you're lifting your chin, facing upward. Exhale, slowly lowering your chin toward your chest. Please continue at your pace. Hopefully, if you're finding any tension, it's dissipating with each repetition of this breathing and head movement. Next time you bring your head down, inhale just up to a neutral head position. Make sure, please, that your sitting posture is still comfortable. You can make any adjustments that are needed. And then we're going to do one more bit of breathing practice, and that is Nyasem again, just like we did earlier. So join your tips of your thumbs to the tips of your index fingers. Palms are facing up. So the backs of your hands are resting on your legs. And we'll stay here for the inhale, smooth inhale. Stay here for your smooth exhale. Then bring the thumbs over to the second fingers for your second breath. Inhale and exhale. Please continue for your third and fourth breaths. After those 4 breaths are finished, continue to breathe naturally. Very good work that you've done today. Thank you for being here, sharing yourself and your practice. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up to let YouTube know it's a good video that they should share with more people. And if you're interested in supporting this channel and my work, please consider becoming a patron. You can find the link to my Patreon page in the description box below. I'll see you next time.